Well, looks like we got a response from the director slash co-founder of the studio that is making Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you haven't heard already, there was a report about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The report said that it was banned in Saudi Arabia due to unskippable LGBTQ plus scenes. People thought that we were going to be forced to watch two men getting it on. Gamers do not want that in their games. Gamers just want a fun game to play. That was reported by Insider Gaming, and people have been waiting for a response from the director of the game, and we finally got it. Here is his tweet right here. It says, "Turns out we are once again in the middle of a bizarre culture war, this time from the opposite side than usual. So here's a statement, but I hate to spoil the plot of the game for the sake of it." And here's that statement attached to the tweet. It says, "The game is exactly what I want it to be. No one has tried to influence me as an artist in any way, and anyone who knows me knows I wouldn't let them anyway. Every character in the game has a very clear reason to be where they are, which you'll understand when you play the game. Our goal was and still is to show life in medieval Bohemia as it easily could have happened and to tell an interesting story. At the same time, it is a role-playing game, so it's purely up to the player what decisions they make, and for all the decisions they make, they are responsible for the consequences that correspond to the morals and social norms of the time. I don't want to spoil the plot, the important events, and the roles of some characters for anyone, so you'll have to see for yourself by playing the game, and then I strongly believe you'll agree with me." That didn't answer any question. That was just a whole bunch of nothing. That was just a whole bunch of corporate speak. This is one of the reasons I can't stand companies. They cannot just be honest and straight up with their audience. They can't just say, here's the problem that you want a solution to. Here's my response to the controversy. They can't just do that. I don't know why you can't just be honest with people. You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything, and that's exactly what companies do. They speak so much but say nothing at the same time. You didn't say anything specific about the unskippable LGBTQ plus scenes. You didn't say anything like that. Why don't you just answer that question and then this conversation would be over? But you didn't do that. This is not a good look for you or your company, and your game is coming out this year. You do not want any controversies during the year of the game's release. You didn't say whether or not there are gay love scenes in the game. You didn't say whether or not they are skippable. You didn't say whether or not the character's sexuality has changed. You didn't say anything. And on top of that, you didn't address another controversy. And that controversy is about forced diversity, because a bunch of idiotic games journalists were crying that the first game didn't have enough black people, which it doesn't make sense to have any black people in the game because this game takes place in 1600s Europe. There weren't a lot of black people in Europe back then. But because games journalists whined and cried about it, they had announced in April of 2024 that the game will be twice as diverse as the first game because journalists got mad. So I already was suspicious of this game just because of that. You didn't address this controversy either because you are the same as every other company in society. No transparency, no honesty. But he actually released the update a while later. And this is on his Facebook page, I believe. I don't know, I don't use Facebook, I don't really give a damn. But here's that statement right here. It says, "So after the left is cursing me out Yahtzees for 10 years, now Yahtzees cursing me out Jews because Saudi Arabia might want to ban Kingdom Come Deliverance because of the homosexual scene, laughing emoji." So you're confirming it. You are confirming that there is a homosexual scene in your game. Is it skippable or unskippable? And that quote was translated from another language, that's why it sounded so weird. But anyway, wow, why don't you just say this in your original statement? You waited till well afterwards. And you did it on a Facebook page when Facebook is not as popular as Twitter. You are being a snake right now. You are obviously bought and paid for by a publisher. This is why I can't stand publishers in the gaming space. Any developers should try and work out a way to publish their own games. You can make your game smaller, and when you earn enough money, you can make it a bigger game the next time. You can do early access. Whatever, you can come up with the way. You can do a Kickstarter as well. I would prefer indie developers do all of that instead of going to publishers to publish their game, because publishers get in the way of creativity because they have to listen to publishers, they have to listen to stock investors. They can't just make the game they want to make. And now this idiot just calling everybody a Yahtzee, which is a typical leftist thing to do. I thought you were based, I thought you were supporting Gamergate, and there are tweets out there of him supporting Gamergate, but now he sounds like he's doing the opposite, and it's just pathetic to see. Oh well, I guess. Well, that statement you just made just confirmed what I needed to know. I am not interested in this game. I've heard enough, I've seen enough. I'm not supporting some forced queer content, some queer pandering in gaming. I'm good. And he didn't even confirm if it was skippable or not. So all we have to do is just wait and see. Maybe I'll watch some YouTube videos when the game comes out to help me decide, but either way, I'm not desperate to play any video game. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Kingdom Come Deliverance II, go fuck yourself.